Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. Today is Saturday, about 7:30, so 7:45 in the morning. And yesterday, I didn't film any of it, but I did get my doors finished to the paint booth. Got the fan hooked in, and I actually went ahead and sprayed the primer sealer. So I'll show you what this looks like. Now with the fan running, this door gets sucked closed, so I don't need that. But with the fan off, you know, you kind of need something there. So here it is with the primer sealer. It's kind of a dark gray primer, and I see some areas that I ain't liking. I don't know if I didn't get enough on it or what, but that don't look good. I've decided that if I probably got too much on that, that if I had more dents, they were just gonna have to live with them. And I think I do have a dent right in there, or right in there looks a little dented. So what I think I'm gonna do is look over this thing real good. I'm guessing I do need to wet sand this. I really need to find out whether I need to wet sand it before I paint that gray. I kind of messed up on the first coat of this when I mixed it. I was supposed to mix it 2-to-1, and I messed up and mixed it 1-to-1. Hardener paint, hardener primer. I did let it sit and activate, so when I sprayed it, it looked all right. But when I went to mix my second coat up, I realized that I had used too much hardener because I didn't have quite enough to do. Well, I didn't have enough to do the whole quart with. And then I realized that I had mixed it 1-to-1 instead of 2-to-1. So the second coat I sprayed on 2-to-1, and it went on a little easier. But get these spiders out of here. I'd have it whooped. As you can see, the paint booth is a little bit narrow. There's no way to paint this cab front, facing front or back. I would not be able to get around the sides. So what I'm doing is I'm moving it forward. I'm painting the roof in the back, and then I'm pushing it backwards and painting the sides and the front. And that's the way I'm gonna have to do it. It's working. It's just aggravating. These lights, thankfully, they don't get hot. They're just bright. It brightens it up real nice in here. So the only hard part I found to spray is the rockers. Just getting a good even coat on the rocker panels is kind of a pain. And then I got in here and I blew out everything before I put these doors in. I took my leaf blower and blowed out what I could, and I still had a lot of dirt in here around the edges, as you can see. So I took my water hose and I washed that all down before I painted yesterday, and now it's mostly all down here in the corners. But I didn't have any problem with debris blowing around, so I was quite happy with that. I went ahead and primed the dash. I don't know if I really needed to, but I went ahead and did it since I had some primer left in my gun. And so today, what I was hoping to do is get the gray top and around the bottom sprayed. But right now I've got to go fix the gate post that's rotted off and the gate's hanging kind of sideways on the hayfield. So we're gonna do that. Unfortunately, right now is when I need to be painting. It's like 75 degrees this morning, and it's supposed to be almost 90 today. But we'll go ahead and knock that out before it gets hot, and then we'll come in. And man, that's a big dent right there. I don't know how I got there. Huh. Oh well, any dents he's just gonna have to live with. I'm tired of fooling this cab. I've got to the point now where I have touched up these dents, touched them up, and I don't know what happened right here, but something didn't hit good right here, as y'all can tell. May have just not hit it with the primer good down through here. But I think I am gonna have to wet sand this, so that's gonna delay me from painting it till this evening. But anyway, guys, I'll bring you back when I get ready to paint. Alright, guys, I built me I took the top part that was on this dolly, put some new legs on it, and didn't have quite enough. I should have just made it 20 inches instead of 24, but I only had a 20-inch piece of plywood, so we're going to have to live with that. Hopefully that's going to let me get a whole coat across the cab without having to stop. I think I'm going to go ahead and wet sand the cab. I've got some 600 grit. I don't have any 400. I wish I had some 400 wet dry. I'm not sure that sandpaper that I bought in the roll is suitable for wet sanding, but I may try some. I've got some 320 grit. So I'm gonna get my bucket. I'm gonna get my water hose in here. Unfortunately, I've already plugged the cab up, and I've put some seam sealer around them plugs, so I really don't want to pull them plugs back up, so whatever water gets in here I'll have to dry out by hand. It'll also give me another chance to wash this floor down good. Starting to get some more crap brought in here. Every time, if I got the fan running and I open the door, it sucks stuff in. So I'll have to watch for that. And I sure don't want to get no bugs up in here. I'm going to pick one little bug out of that first coat of primer I sprayed. I don't know where they're coming from, but the whole purpose of putting all this stuff up was to keep the bugs out, keep the dust out. So anyway, we're going to get set up, and we'll shoot a little video of wet sanding. The reason I'm wet sanding is because this ain't as smooth as I need it to be. This is fairly rough. I can see a spot right here. You can probably see it. That's some body filler that didn't get sanded too good for some reason or another. Looks like body filler. May have to live with that. Like I said, I really don't plan on patching no more dents on this cab. I guess I can be like that, because I have fooled this cab long enough. Alright, so I got my bucket of water. I sprayed the top down and beat it pretty good. I love looking here.
Sweet sun pouring down in the strawberry sky. Tall grass dancing down by the St. John's riverside. And I can see Maggie running through the fields full of wild. A free spirit living a beloved life. I've been daydreaming about the South, appreciating those days. Growing up in Madeline, a blessed world in the southeast. I remember running barefoot, well aware of sand spurs. Sitting on the park bench, working on guitar chords. I'm still enchanted by the legendary fantasy electric brunettes. How they would render
thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's coming along now. It should be done this week if nothing bad happens. So please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.